comes alive. Maxspeedtv, where the races thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Here's a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeedtv, full throttle run. Broadcast and great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeedtv, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry and get you one, son. Tell Maxspeedtv sent you. Engines roar, the night comes alive. Maxspeedtv, where the races thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Here's a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeedtv, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeedtv, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry and get you one.
A better price somewhere else? Good luck finding it. Chevyland is shaking up North Louisiana, moving more Chevrolets than anyone around. And when you move volume, the numbers work in your favor. More inventory, more buying power, more ways to put serious money in your pocket. Choose from over 300 new Chevrolet vehicles priced to move right now. See what happens when pricing is pushed to the edge and the customer comes first. Don't take our word for it. Come see the numbers yourself. Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
race fans, we have made it yet to another season. Tonight, season 19. This is the season 19 opener. I need to get number 19 up there so everybody knows what season it is. Season 19 opener here tonight for the OP Super Speedway Unlimited Series. Tonight's a race, the opener race, sponsored by Bubba Winningham, the Spinal Cord Injury Awareness 250, here at my brother's favorite track, Daytona, presented to you all by Maxspeedtv. And it looks like we're having some trading paints issues out there here tonight. What's new? Can't have a first race without any hiccups. But, of course, myself, Joshua, and my brother Jeremy's up here with me, and my brother's been counting the drivers out here tonight. And, Bob, how many did you count so far?
We've officially hit 50.
Oh, my gosh. 50 trucks. Good Lord Almighty.
Yep. It's going to be a doozy race. I've been waiting for this all day long. I didn't expect 50. I expected 40 plus, but I did not expect 50.
Well,
so yeah,
you did say 40 plus. So
yeah, I did say 40 plus. But I think this is going to be a doozy of a race. I've just got that feeling.
Yeah, and with 50 trucks out here, a lot of new drivers. We do got a lot of the veterans out here from OP as well. So we got a mix of drivers. We got a mix of talent. So we'll see kind of what happens throughout the 100-lap race out here tonight. I've got the pre-race analytics. No points because, well, it's the first race, so we don't have to worry about the points any. But looking at our pre-race analytics here tonight, a little bit of a wind out there, somewhere between 9 and 12 miles an hour. Right now, 11. Air temp of 75, track temp of 78. Like I said, 100 laps, 250 miles. They call it the Unlimited Series because it's unlimited tires, but you are not unlimited on fuel. We are going to be only at 45% fuel here tonight. That's going to run us at about 15 to 20 laps, give or take, plus or minus 3 to 5 laps. So hopefully we can get a green flag pit stop in. That will, of course, get us the closer number on those fuel laps. Tires shouldn't be a huge deal because it's unlimited, and they can take as many sets of tires as they want. Pit road, of course, always dangerous when it comes to super speedway racing, especially OP because of how big the fields are. You get that mistake coming to pit road. Somebody spins it, locks it, or you have a wreck coming down pit road. That definitely can upset, your night. They do get one fast repair here tonight, as always, with these OP races. But you don't want to use that early, especially on lap one. We actually, unfortunately, seen that Thursday night, Bub, I did. You had a phone call that you had to attend to, but they did have a wreck on lap one after the green, and several drivers had to, use that fast repair early. And, in these races, you really want to save that for, 3/4 of the race, at least 3/4, if you can make it that far. That way, you have it in the books if something major does happen.
Yeah, you don't want to use it too early because if you have another one, you're just going to set for the rest of the race. I've seen that happen very many times in the past. Wouldn't be the first time. It ain't going to be the last, I'm sure. But yeah, definitely save it. If you can. I mean, with 50 cars on the track, I hate to say it, but I'm going to anyway. I suspect that some are going to have to use theirs early.
Yeah, and that could be the case. Definitely could be the case. It looks like they're doing maybe a little bit of a pit party here to kind of get everybody on the same page. Ron Walters right now the quickest in practice here in that number 90 machine. We know Ron always runs the 90. Andy Brigante, he is on the track. He is currently running second. And Rem Wyatt, actually one of the many new drivers over here, at least new to me, probably new to OP. out here on the racetrack and already 3 wide. That's kind of indicative of maybe what we're going to see here tonight.
Oh,
but the trucks are a little bit easier to go 3 wide in. Now, it's not like extremely easy, but you do have a better understanding of the truck layout. So now we do have 4 manufacturers out here, though. We've got the Toyota Tundra, the Chevy Silverado, the Ford F-150, and the Ram. The Dodge is out here. So
oh wow.
4 trucks out here tonight. And I know we've got many drivers out here running the Dodge Ram. I'm a Dodge fan myself, but you know, when it comes to these races, everybody knows that I try to stay as unbiased as possible, because I particularly don't like, you know, showing favorites, although I think everybody out there at some point or another, Bub, does have their favorite driver, regardless of, you know, whether it be virtual racing or real life. So
right.
We try to stay as level as we can. We hope everybody does finish the race out here tonight, but, well, I have a sneaky suspicion that we're going to have a few that won't. So,
Yep.
But we're going to go ahead, step aside here, play our national anthem here tonight. We should be into qualifying, everybody, when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free and the home of the brave?
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Well, all right, national anthem is completed, and we are not qualifying yet. So I'm not sure. Maybe they are waiting actually until, well, it's 8:05, so they should be advancing the session here at some point or pretty quickly. I know these guys. I know the lobby. We had some technical issues. I know I put in chat that there was lightning in the area, but for some reason the lobby was
There we
not
go.
launching. So they were having some problems finally getting it to launch, but they got it launched, and I know they were trying to give everybody some adequate time to practice, especially with a lot of new drivers. So
Yep.
we do have actually 50 trucks that is
Yep.
going to start the race out here tonight. Well, I say they're all going to start, but we'll see what happens after qualifying. We will have a few that probably start in the back. We will probably have a few that start on pit road, and you know, the whole 9 yards. Why is my ATVO doing some funky stuff? There we go. All right, so now we've got John Spicek. Let's go ahead and get those qualifying times up here. Bring that driver bar back up here so we know who we're on. Dallas Childers out on track. John Spicek, looks like Jason Berg, Rick Sanchez. There shall not be named right there. Alex Green out on track. Looks like Gabe Butler already has a black flag. But he'll tow it to pit road. He'll be able to get back out there and do it again. Jimmy Reynolds, Robert Thorens, Bubba Winningham, Anthony Johnson, looks like Dwayne Corbett, Hunter Reynolds at the exit of pit road, Harold Rothery, Grim Wyatt, Richard Kuhn. A lot of drivers that looks like it's going to qualify out here tonight. Man, oh man.
Yeah, it's going to be a doozy.
All right,
But I think it'll be fun.
I know we got people in chat. I see my brother out there. Of course, he's in the booth too. Derek Donna, Stephen Lane, Eric W. out there. Brendan Kennedy out in chat as well. I do know I see Demon Tech out there in chat too. Flint Superman. Rick Rat, of course. You all know who Rick Rat is. That is Rick Sanchez. So if anybody out there I missed, I do apologize, but we do got 24 of you out there tuning in right now, and already 9 likes. Man, we y'all wasted no time of hitting that like button already here tonight. Thank you all for that. Y'all have not subscribed to Maxspeedtv, please do so. Working on a few things over here at Maxspeed as well here in the next couple of weeks for sure. Trying to line out some stuff. I won't go into details yet, but Ginger Parent out there. So, well, we ain't going to have no mistakes on pit road because Ginger's here. So, she is, everybody knows that Ginger saves the day when it comes to pit road hiccups. So, we're not going to have any of those pit road problems out here because Ginger has shown up. She's been in the chat here tonight. But nice to see you there, Ginger. Appreciate it. So it looks like right now Scott Warren is the quickest in qualifying, coming down to the final 2 minutes. Gabe Butler, Johnny Rapp, Ryan Warp, Christopher Jordan is at the exit of pit road, it looks like. Dwayne Corbett, Ron Walters, and Ron is going to go into 27th. They only get 1 lap, so they got to put in the quickest lap they can. Looks like John Guerrera is going to actually be, his lap did not count. It looks like he might have either tagged the wall or hit the apron or something. So his lap is not going to count. So Dana Shepard out on the track in the Fat Chicks 43.
Gosh, that's just wrong.
Well, that's the name of it. It's actually a... what was it again? Shocks and accessory, what it is.
Oh.
But yeah, always running that. I love to see it. But Scott Warren, it looks like at the moment, is holding on to the to the pole in that number breakthrough T1D 76 machine. We'll try to get Scott up here. I don't know exactly if he's in Discord or not.
Scott, Scott Warren.
Yeah, don't pull him up. Just is he
Oh, I'm not.
in
Yeah,
here?
yeah, he's in the quiet room.
It's in the choir.
Yep, down at the bottom.
Okay, so he is way down there. All right. Well, if he holds on to the top spot, we'll try to get him up here.
It looks like he's going to.
Warden beat you up in your sleep, huh? Wow. Well, Scott Warren, it looks like he is going to come away with our pole for the first race. Let's go ahead and see here if we can get him up here. I'm going to have to slowly get him up room to room here, it looks like. Well, maybe. Let me move him to the, Broadcast 2 channel? Yes, all right, there he is. Scott Warren, buddy, get a copy.
I got you loud and clear.
Hey, man, we're going to grab the pole out here tonight. Good job. I seen you all the way down there in the quiet room. So I guess it's quiet time. But, hey, man, qualifying on pole. Good start. Man, we got a huge field out here tonight, buddy. What's it going to take to survive not only the first race here tonight and maybe, get a solid finish, maybe a win, top 3, but, the season with the amount of vehicles that, we tend to have on Saturdays. Talk about it.
Yeah, first things first. It's a pleasure to be out here with the OP guys. They've really established a long time, really respected league. I've been racing with a lot of these guys for well over a decade on and off, and so it's a pleasure to be out here, and it's a pleasure to be at the front of the field, really tight up front. But to answer your question, how do you get through this race? How do you stay on the right side of history with 50 plus drivers in the league? Well, in the session, well, I mean, staying up front is one way to do it. So I got to find some friends, make some friends up here. I run on my own. I'm a bit of a lone wolf that way, so I kind of like to see who's playing nice throughout the night, and we'll just go from there.
All right, so they don't play nicey, then it's paybacky then, huh?
Well, you know us north of the border. We're nice folk up here north of the border. I'm gonna keep it cool.
Oh, okay.
No, like I said, I got a lot of friends in this room and a lot of pals I've been racing with for a real long time. And shout out to guys like Dan Harrington, the real ones, and Mark Mann, and all the fellas that I've been racing with since back in the day. And special scheme tonight with my son who has type 1 diabetes. We're representing juvenile diabetes research, and just wanted to bring that awareness to everybody on a night where we're celebrating another real tragic health condition, and shout out to everybody out there that's struggling with something on their own.
Yeah, we definitely got it. We're looking at it right here, the breakthrough T1D, type 1 diabetes. So,
yes, sir.
But it looks like you guys are rolling out here, so we're not going to keep you. We got to grid you up. Good luck tonight, Scott, and best of luck to you.
We're gonna put one out. We're gonna put one on up here for you tonight. Have fun.
All right, Scott. Good luck. All right, well, that is Scott Warren out here tonight, and we will go ahead and very quickly get him on the grid out here. Well, I say very quickly, but it ain't going to be very quickly. All right, here we go. Row 1, Scott Warren and Andy Brigante. Row 2 is going to be Robert Hooligan, Anthony English. Row 3, Jimmy Reynolds, James Mayer. Row 4, Adam Kilday, Richard Kuhn. Row 5, Johnny Rapp, Ryan Whitaker. Row 6, Gabe Butler, Anthony Johnson. Row 7, Dwayne Corbett, Dallas Childers. Row number 8, Hunter Reynolds, Dana Shepard. Row number 9, Wyatt McCullough and Jeff Crosby Sr. Row number 10, Jerry Bergeron and Robert Thorens. Row 11, Rick Sanchez, Jason Berg. Row 12, Rem Wyatt, John Spicek. Row 13, Ryan Wark, Mark Mann. Row 14, Dustin Logston and Aaron Wright. Row 15, Bubba Winningham, Andrew Schroeder. Row 16, Alex Green, Joseph Holder. Row 17, Matthew Holder, Ron Walters. Row 18, Harold Rothery, Matthew Powers. Row 19, Nathan Ford and John Winkler. Row 20, Jason Johnson and Rick Seabrands. Row 21, Shane Ward, R. Chase Berry. Row 22, Andrew Zato, Jason Kinzer. Row 23, Christopher Jordan, Travis Elliott. Row 24, Larry Eddy, Daniel Harrington. Row 25, John Guerrera and Forrest Sparks. And row 26, bringing it up the rear here, riding shotgun, Gene Watkinson, 51st. But man,
51 driver.
that's a lot of drivers. Good
Yep.
Lord Almighty. All right, well, the pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Daytona, sponsored by Bubba. Spinal cord injury awareness 250 here at Daytona. Green is out. Buggity, 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 folks. And here we go.
Man, this is going to be one heck of a race. 51 drivers, folks.
And yes, race will be over by the time I get done announcing the grid.
Yeah.
A lot of trucks.
Oh, yeah. This is the most I've ever seen.
I have seen 60.
Yeah, I think Eric said he's seen 62 before.
Yeah. Looks like Paulo, I'll just say Paul for short. Rooting on Ryan Warp out in chat. All right. Well, our first lap is going to go to Andy Brigante. We have 99 more laps to go, folks. Let's not count down the laps. Let's just take it lap by lap here.
Yeah. That's all you can do with this many trucks.
Yep, a lot of single file, though. A lot of movement going on. We do see the Reynolds wrap 26 of Hunter Reynolds making a move to the top side. Seen that top side, kind of get moving and kind of rolling, and that's where you want to go. If the line is rolling, that's where you want to roll. Got Anthony English right there, right behind Andy Brigante, but I am not counting out anybody else in here. It looks like all 51 drivers did start. Something is going on with Forrest Sparks. He has fell all the way back from 50th to 51st, so he fell back a spot. He has lost the draft to Rick Seabrands and Travis Elliott. I do believe we did have a few that started possibly on pit road. So we did have them two are a little bit further back, but hey, maybe they know something we don't. Possibly. Like Sean Garrett out there rooting on Hunter Reynolds. We got fans all over the place out here tonight.
Yep.
Three laps completed on lap 4, still side by side all the way back. Well, pretty much throughout the field now. Then you get back here to about Ron Walters, and then you go back a little bit further, and you got more side-by-side brewing.
Yeah, they're moving in the back, too.
Yeah. Trying to find the best camera angle here.
It's going to be tough being 51 trucks out there.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get everybody some airtime out here tonight, but we'll do the best we can. Looks like Anthony English dropped it down to the bottom with Andy Brigante. They were on top side. Now they are on bottom. Side by side still yet throughout the field, going all the way back to, that is the 39, I believe. Shane Ward. That is this front group. Then you get back here to Alex Green. He's leading a second group here. In the number 3, Larry Eddy, and the 025 supposed to be. I don't know if he is. I might think it might say 59, but then Ryan Warp, Christopher Jordan, Dustin Logston, Matthew Powers,
take him
3
long.
wide. There it is.
Took all but 5.5 laps.
Right. Oh no, we got a truck off. And
Yep, we
we've
do.
got a yeller.
Yeah, we got a couple of trucks off.
Yeah. Oh, Nathan Ford. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what happened to Nathan first. I seen him go almost airborne. It looks like he got tagged by the 06 of Zonto, right front to the left rear. That sent the 929 around in the air, almost caught Nathan Ford. And that was the only one that I seen go around.
There was another one behind him.
Really?
Yeah, somebody else went off the track.
Let me see here. Nathan Ford, that might have been Zonto that got in him.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here if we can find out. The Zonto is in the 06, so I will have to go. Well, that might not have been Zonto. Was it the 15?
I don't know. I'm zoomed out so far I can't see numbers. But I know I did see two.
Well, there's Crosby. He's off the track on the apron here, but I don't think that was him. Okay, well, I guess we won't find out what happened. Oh, okay. Let me see here. We can find out who that is. I need a button to where I can go to the next car, but yeah, we'll just wait and. I don't know who that is. It wasn't Schroeder, but it's in the Wrangler 94.
Regular 90, the 94.
Well, we don't have a 94. Oh,
No.
Never mind. It was the 04. It was Mark Mann.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew I seen somebody.
Yeah, it looks like Mark Mann, and Mark was coming back up onto the track. It looks like the 484 Powers come down into Bubba, and then that kind of pushed Mark a little bit further down the track than he initially wanted. So should have known it was the Wrangler truck. Should have known
he got wrangled.
He got wrangled. Well, Mark usually runs Wrangler, so
yeah. Okay. He didn't go spinning or anything, so he just got pushed down.
yeah, he didn't go down very far. Got pushed down a little bit, but that wasn't too bad.
I had to flick my AC on.
That's fine. Well, it looks like nobody having to use their fast repairs. That is a good deal.
Yep.
So everybody's still clean.
At least we made it through the start without a caution.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We Thursday night was a pretty good hiccup there at the beginning, but these guys, I think they seen what happened on Thursday and they didn't want to mistake about what happened there. So, but then again, you got to keep it into perspective.
Maybe they should do their powwow get together every single night. That seemed to help them.
Oh, Scott Warren, James Mayer, Gabe Butler, Richard Cunady, Brigante, Anthony English, Ryan Whitaker, Robert Hooligan, Anthony Johnson, Hunter Reynolds. Well, right now is our top 10. We'll see if maybe some of this front pack decides to come back down pit road and go ahead and keep their fuel topped off. But that's our top 10 as of right now. It looks like somebody
Somebody's coming down
else
pit.
is coming down. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
would.
Ryan Whitaker, I do believe.
Ryan Whitaker. I'm trying to find him.
He's in 11th place as of right now.
Yeah.
Now he's dropping.
Yeah, that was Ryan. Yep.
Okay.
You were correct.
Oh, we got the 2 Reynolds wrap cars side by side. Well, that didn't last long.
Hunter and Jimmy.
Yep, there they go, side by side.
Yep. Hunter and Jimmy. Dad and son, right there.
Yep.
I think Jimmy is the dad. Somebody out there in chat can correct me. Steven can, I know. Looks like Jesse Meyer out in chat, rooting on the 906 of the 051. 906 of Ryan Whitaker and
051 of Dallas Childers.
051 of Dallas. Yeah, Jesse, where you at? Ain't you racing?
Yeah, didn't he race last week?
He raced Thursday, I believe.
Thursday, okay. I knew I recognized his name.
Or was it Monday? One of the two.
I thought I helped you broadcast. I helped you broadcast on Monday, I think.
I can't remember from day to day. I sleep.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, pace car lights are off, so it'll be Scott, James, Gabe, Richard, Andy, Anthony English, Anthony Johnson, Jimmy Reynolds,
Lord.
Robert Hooligan, Hunter Reynolds, top 10. So, yeah, we got a battle of the Anthonys here. Oh, you're sick. Oh, no. Oh, Monday, Wednesday. I knew I seen you Thursday. And, yeah, Monday. Yeah. And Wednesday. Good Lord. A busy week. Here we go. Pace cars down. And Scott's on the loud pedal. Back underway here tonight at Daytona. Final Chord Awareness 250. Got a yellow already.
Already. Pace car driver, he's not going to be happy. He didn't get a chance to go to the restroom.
I don't know where that happened at.
I don't either. I didn't see nothing.
Interesting.
Somebody.
Yeah, let me see here if I can. Oh, Joseph Holder. Okay, let me find out what happened to Joe. Oh, it looks like he might have. Oh, he was blinking out.
Oh.
And then comes back and gets plowed, and yep, that's exactly what happened. All right. So we did find it. That's gonna hurt.
Yep.
All right, so they are having to wait on the pace car here.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up there.
Yeah, Scott will slow down. There's the pace car, so I would assume they will be going back green here pretty quickly. I think the lights are off, so
Let me.
Yeah, lights are off, so we are going to go back green. Shook up the field a little bit. Everybody kind of spaced out now just a hair. Coming to lap number 12 here after a little hiccup there. Pace car will dive back down to the safety of pit road. Scott, James, Richard, Gabe, Andy, Anthony, Robert, Hunter, and Jimmy. That's still our top 10. Nothing changed. Oh, gonna try it again. And green's back out, and we are back underway. Everybody gonna take about a lap to get up to speed. Ish. And I know they are trying to find somebody to work with, you know, especially these new guys that, you know, come in here and that, you know, that don't know anybody, that's, you know, trying to make frenemies, I guess you could call them.
Yeah, and Bub, that second stop there, that did not count as a caution, so we'll still have one caution.
Oh!
Oh, well, now we're going to have another one.
We probably will. Everybody trying to dodge whatever's happening out on the track.
Well,
We got drivers. Well, no, not yet.
Nope,
We might
nope.
have one, though. Nope, John Spicek. Nope, no yellow. Oh, no, James Mayer going around. He caught air. He's cutting grass.
oh, man.
And he is sideways. No yellow yet.
He stayed on the grass.
That doesn't matter, though.
Oh, I know.
But
Things getting a little dicey right now.
no yellow. Wow. So, yeah, maybe staying on the grass helped. Usually that don't matter. Usually if a car spins like that, it's an auto caution. So, but since it was just one vehicle, they won't throw it. So, under 10 to go, they will not throw a yellow. It'll be iRacing yellows only. So, that really shook up this field, though.
Yeah, it did.
13 at the tail end, the top 7 in a single file line for now. I doubt we're going to stay that way. But going back here to Hunter, Reynolds, Jerry, Ryan, Dallas, Robert, Jason, Ron, all this group back here, they are in a nail biter. At the tail end of this, what is going to be the... Oh, no, the 10! Ron Walters!
There's a caution.
Yep. Oh, no, that was Dallas Childers. Never mind. Sorry, Ron. He really needs to fix that. Looks like maybe a bad checkup, maybe a bad bump. He got sandwiched.
Yeah.
So the 126 is right behind him. Oh, it looks like right there he come flying up on Jerry. And the 126 is right behind him. And then it was just a bump. And then that sent him right down into Ryan. And both of them, as well as the 121, are going to go sideways. Down onto the apron here, and Dallas almost kept it off the wall, but is going to have some damage on that machine. I would assume possibly maybe a fast repair, and depending on how bad the damage is. He doesn't have a meatball, so that's a good sign.
Yep. And since we're under caution, I can go ahead and say this. Nobody has had to use a fast repair yet. So.
Yeah, but what's going to happen with this one? You know.
Joseph Holder, he's a lap down.
Yeah, he'll probably get his lap back here with this yellow. I would imagine, unless he was involved, but I don't think he was.
I don't think he was either.
So he should.
He was way back in the back.
Yeah, he'll have to stay out, get his lap back, and then pit. But looks like he'll probably get his lap back here momentarily. So he'll gotta put everybody back on the lead lap, as he was the only driver one lap down. So.
Yep. I'm on him right now to see if he can.
Okay. Like coming off of pit road is gonna be.
Yeah, he's staying out.
Yeah, he'll have to get his lap back.
All right.
Looks like Johnny Rapp stayed out. So the first one off of pit road is going to be Scott Warren, then Anthony, Richard, Gabe, Jimmy, Hunter, Andy, Christopher, Jerry, Robert, Wyatt, Ron, Anthony Johnson, Andrew Zonto, Rim Wyatt, Mark Mann, Harold Rothery, Matthew Powers, and Robert Thoren's top 20. Joseph Holder is going to get his lap back here, so he will be back on the lead lap. He just got around the pace cars, so... .52, technically 152, but at least he's got 52 on the car. Of Johnny Rapp. I want to call him Johnny Depp for some reason.
Johnny Depp.
Yep. Number 16, still a ways to go. Not even a quarter of the way into this event.
Everybody's back on the lead lap now, so.
All right, lights are off.
Yep. Took the words right out of my mouth.
All right. Good lap 18. Johnny Rapp does have a lap led due to the staying out, not coming down when everybody else did. Trying to be on a different strategy than everybody else. And we have had a couple of people use their fast repair. Aaron Wright has used his. Dallas Childers has used his. Matthew Holder has used his. And Joseph Holder. I wonder if they're brothers.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too.
Maybe if anybody out there knows the Holders, maybe y'all can let me know.
Yeah, had 2 user fast repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had to, several drivers have had to.
Yep.
I just went through that.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. I was typing. So.
Down Facebook.
I ain't on Facebook. I was typing in chat.
Oh, don't type in chat.
Okay.
All eyes on the screen. Here we go. Pace car is down.
Yeah, with this many trucks.
Here we go. Brings back out.
With this many trucks on the track, and you blink, you'll miss something.
You're right. It's like Mulberry.
Yeah.
You blink, you'll miss it.
All right.
Everybody trying to get up to speed right at the moment. Looks like Mark Mann dives it down to the bottom, right behind the 023 of Anthony Johnson. Trying to piggyback some draft here. Boy, that 484 of Matthew Powers flying on the outside. He's powering his way up there. Hey, that reminds me. These guys need to come break out some Power Rangers teams.
Oh man, wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be cool. Or some TV series back in the day,
VR Troopers.
VR Troopers, Power Rangers, Hey Arnold, Rugrats. Yeah, just throw some stuff out there. Side by side, though, on the backstretch, they are already up to speed, though. So 185 miles an hour down into turn 3.
A couple of those you didn't mention was Doug and Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. 3 wide
Yeah.
back here.
Yep.
Larry Eddy right in the middle of this. Mark Mann and the 042 of Aaron Wright. Boy, Aaron is making it work on that outside line by himself.
Man, he is.
Oh, but
Getting
and
close.
and he just
Oh,
got
yep.
popped right up into the wall
Yep.
as the
Watch.
484 comes through. Man. Still 3 wide. And now we're back. Go ahead.
Somebody's blinking in and out. I don't know who that was.
I can't tell. Probably further back. I'm not back there, so.
I think it was John Spicek.
Spicek, yeah. It's a Z, not an S.
Right. I
Yeah.
remember that. It was Monday night.
I didn't. I butchered it already. And while watching Matthew Powers here, he is still on that outside. Or no, that's the 042 now on the outside. That is Aaron Wright right there with the 484 of Matthew Powers. So Matthew is up here, and they are door to door again, and they are touching it. If they don't knock that off, somebody is not going to be a happy camper.
No, and that could cause a really, really big what.
Yeah, and there's a lot of drivers in the mix here too. Zonto, Eddie, Johnson, Childers. I mean, they're all right here with this group. So if they don't knock it off, they're not going to be very happy drivers out here. Right now, we are setting on just two yellers at the moment.
Yep.
It's one of that one did not count. I guess it was actually extended before anything happened. So as Anthony English takes back over point here, he has led 4 laps. He's got the 17 behind him. That is Jimmy Reynolds, not to be confused with the other Reynolds, Hunter, his son out here. Both of them very competitive. Even though that's father and son, they love beating each other up.
Yep.
So, I'm just curious, though, if Hunter would wreck his dad for the win.
He'd probably wreck him for a Klondike bar.
Or sneakers. or some more Reynolds wrap.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, guys, I had to. I love picking on them. 3 wide. Oh, man, now that is Ron Walters in the 90. Not the 10. Ron Walters in the 90 here.
Get your number straightened, bub.
Yeah, I know. Well, every season it seems like they either mix up numbers. Like one series, they're in a different number, and then, in another series, they're in a totally different number. So, like Mark Mann is in the 04.
Yep.
3 wide, 3
Oh,
rows
my
deep,
God.
folks. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Almost 4 rows deep. Boy, the 484, Matthew Powers dropped it right in front of Andy Brigante. As the 042 is going to do the same thing. Aaron Wright. And, man, they
Have
are.
to be careful.
Yes, they are. Oh, somebody got
Oh,
loose.
here we go. Here we
The
go.
10's going around. Sideways.
Yep.
Gabe Butler in the 88 takes a lick. Yellow's out.
Yep. I saw that one coming.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see here if we can get on. Ooh, Mark Mann has got a black flag for some oddball reason, but I want to get on. Let's see here. That would be. I'm trying to find him. Give me just a second. Do not have it in number 10. Okay, there's the 90 of Ron. It's 10 on the car. I think that's Dallas. Yeah, that is Dallas. 10 on the
Okay.
car is supposed to be a 051. So it looks like the 90. Well, it looks like the 10 or 051 47. Then the 90 were trying to do some extracurricular activities up here, and there was some bumping and bumping and bumping and weaving and bobbing going on. The 10 goes around, 52 dodges it. Gabe has nowhere to go, nor does the 1 of Jerry, and right into the back of the 88 of Gabe Butler, as Gabe takes a hit right there by the 06 of Zonto, right in front of I believe that is the 6 of Bubba Winningham. Or is that the 9?
Let's see here. Get back at my
That
computer.
is the 9. So the 6 is right there. Well,
Yep.
the 88 did spin in front of the 6 too, but the 9 of Dwayne Corbett actually is the one that hit Gabe, and nowhere to go for Dwayne though. And I don't know how in the world Bubba got through that, but he did. He managed to squeak through that, locked his brakes. Jerry is spinning. It looks like the 5 of Rick Sanchez going to get a piece of that as well. Man.
Johnny Rapp was out there 16 laps before he came down pit road. Or 17.
Well, then we're probably looking at about 15 to 20 laps on fuel then, roughly. Like I said, give or take, plus or minus a few. We are a quarter of the way of the halfway mark here, and a quarter of the way through the race. Another big shout out to Bubba Winningham sponsoring tonight's race. Spinal cord injury awareness 250 here at Daytona. Of course, we've got a long season ahead of us here, folks. See here if I can find the
Schedule?
Well, yeah, it's scheduled, but I am going to go to Sim Racer Hub because it's all posted on there. And it looks like our next race will be at Talladega next week, sponsored by Charles Sanchez, the O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So big shout out to Charles. Then the 08 of Daytona, Andrew Schroeder, May 23rd. That is the men's mental health. Big shout out to Andrew for sponsoring that race. Hopefully, if he's feeling okay, hopefully Steven will be able to cover that because I will not be here. That is the day I have a wedding, so to do.
Okay.
That DJ event, yeah. Job, real life stuff.
Yep.
So. I'm kind of moving up from broadcasting to doing really actual personal events, real life events, I'll try my best to keep doing what I'm doing here, but so Anthony English, Jimmy Reynolds, Aaron Wright, Matthew Powers, Andy Bergante, Ryan Whitaker, Robert Hooligan, Hunter Reynolds, Scott Warren, Larry Addy, Jason Berg, John Spizek, Ron Walters, Adam Kilday, Wyatt McCullough, Harold Rothery, John Guerrera, Jerry Bergeron, Bubba Winningham, and Robert Thorenz. That is going to be our top 20 here, coming to lap number 28 when we get our green. Remember, unlimited GWCs up to the iRacing 15. We've never had to go up that far, thank God. I don't think somebody would be too happy.
Man.
Anthony, Mark, the admins, I don't think they'd be too happy if that was the case.
They would probably cancel the rest of the season if that happened.
No, but they would be. I think they would be speaking their mind. I don't want to know what would go through their mind if that happened. I do not want to be on the other end of that. Okay.
I don't think I would want to. I don't think I'd even want to be a fly on the wall.
But here we go. Pace car will dive off. There it goes. To the safety of pit road, and it's been pretty safe out here tonight because, of course, like I said, Ginger's here. So, and here we go. Green's back out. I'm sure she's still out there somewhere. Ginger, Jesse, Eric, Derek. Oh, it looks like Dallas Childers did have one. It looks like it was cleared because of the way everybody lines up. Yep.
Yep, it was cleared.
All right, Ginger. Says she wouldn't be anywhere else. I've seen you hang out in other broadcast rooms.
Traitor. Just teasing.
It's been with OP, so I can't complain at
Oh,
all.
okay. Well, my bad. You're forgiven.
Or either that or CFM, one of the two. Somewhere in there. It's either OP or CFM. It's CFM is kind of like their brother league. I mean, it's all, everybody kind of races together. But wherever Derek and Dana go, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know you hang out with us usually, and we don't usually have any problems in chat because, well, we've got a ton of moderators, great moderators out there that keep an eye on our chat. So everybody's more welcome to chit chat, but keep it clean. Don't diss the drivers, don't diss me or the broadcasters. Just don't diss anybody. That'll just eliminate that, and we won't have any problems. So we got a great team over here, and Alex Green now has kind of become I guess you could say one of our YouTube
managers
top deal. Yeah, he's going to be hanging out, doing some stuff in YouTube, getting everything fixed when we got spotted. So big shout out to Alex Green for doing that. Bubba Winningham did create a song earlier, but I was so tired when I got home. I listened to a little bit of it, but I was honestly so tired I was falling asleep. So I decided to go to bed. I haven't pulled that out yet, but be prepared for that. We may play it Monday. We may play it Thursday. I don't know. We'll end up playing it at some point. So it does look like the 76. 076, my bad. 76 on a car. That is Scott Warren. He was 3 wide there for a second, but he did drop it back behind. I want to say that is going to be... who was that? Well, never mind. He's going to go 3 wide again. And he's going to make a liar out of me. Never mind. That was the 161 of 4 Sparks. Yeah, Derek, this race does have a lot of trucks, and 51 started, and 51 are still in the race, so we have not lost a single driver.
Everybody is still on the lead lap, too.
Yep. Great outcome. I mean, yeah, we've had a few hiccups, but for the most part, it's been pretty tame other than this 3 wide that they've been, pulling out of their little books here. 076 or 76 of Scott Warren right back into the 3 wide mix. They go screaming around the track here. The 484 on the bottom, the 90 coming up on them. Ron Walters. The 112, that is Wyatt McCullough. He started back in 17th, kind of running 21st right now. But still a long way to go for, a lot of these. I'm going to call them rookies. They're rookies to OP. They're probably not rookies to iRacing, I would imagine, because, they got an A license. They've probably been racing for, many years. But rookies to OP. So, no hard feelings to any of the rookie OP drivers, but, they got some big shoes to fill. Right now, everybody gunning for the 44, but Aaron Wright. right on his bumper, the 51, though, of Travis Elliott. Coming flying up here with the 26 of a Hunter Reynolds. They are working that bottom. Anthony seen the run, dropped it down. And I believe Aaron. No, oh, he did. Aaron Wright got that lap.
Oh, we're gonna have a wreck. We're gonna have a wreck.
Big wreck, too. Whoa. The 161 went lid for lid here. Oh, man. See it on the screen here, folks. Forrest Sparks. No. All right. Man, my brother seen that before I did.
Yep, I was right on it.
All right. Well, let's see here what happened to Forrest here. Everybody should know Forrest from Forrest Gump.
He just felt like running.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Well, it
That
looks
just
like
popped out of my mouth.
it looks like the 51 of Whitaker. Ryan was coming up to the outside, caught the wall. There was not enough room there, Ryan, to do that. But he caught the wall and he comes right down into the 161, and the air catches the undercarriage of Forrest, and he just goes up and over. And did he land on all fours? He is riding too. Oh, and then he gets plowed here. Oh, who hit him? The 929.
Well, he went about 500 feet on his side.
That would be Ford. I think Ford was just trying to dodge it and just plowed right into him. And man, well, y'all want to go cockpit on that? And watch Forrest just raise his hands up and, just be like, all right, well, whatever happens, happens. And now if you get motion sickness, don't watch.
Yeah, really.
Here we go. And he's going to get tagged here. And, yep, there we go. Jesus, take the wheel. And then he goes sliding down the track on two wheels. And then all of a sudden, whiplash. Oh, man.
Eric says Ford flips on race day.
Oh, wow. But he's in a Chevy.
Oh. Come up with that one, Eric.
Hopefully not a motion rig. Yeah, let's hope not.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
Can you imagine?
I can only imagine because I ain't doing it.
Oh.
All right. Well, Matthew Holder did not come down.
No.
Stayed out. Yeah, if he's in a motion rig, then now depending on what type of motion rig, because you can have just the basic motion rig where it moves. Now, if you're talking about a flight sim motion rig, the one that flips,
Oh, man.
and tilts, and full-fledged, then yeah, I
That makes me nauseous thinking about it.
a 5-point harness, right? I think
Oh.
all those come with a 5-point harness. Yeah, motion rigs, I've seen them. I've not been ever in them, but I have seen them. You can go to YouTube. Don't do it now, but you can go to YouTube, folks, and type in full flight sim motion rig with iRacing, and just watch it. It's very intriguing. All right. Well, lights should go off. Holder, Reynolds, Hooligan, Gilday, English, Wright, Elliott, Thorenz, Rothery, Eddie. That's our top 10. And the lights are off. So it looks like Holder is going to hold the bottom. No pun intended, but, you know.
Thinking about it until you said it.
He's going to hold her that bottom.
Lord.
Well, you have to watch Anthony, though, because he could put too much English on it.
Oh, Lord.
Harold Rothery, there he is. Harold, one of the drivers that tonight started toward the back, 35th, currently running in 9th right now. Just kind of, taking it lap by lap. It looks like a lot of these drivers, that's what they're trying to do for the most part. Jeff Crosby Sr., I know Jeff. I've known Jeff for a long while. Having a good run. Not at the moment. He is a little bit further back than where he started, but still a long way to go. But he's having a decent run. Currently running in 30th at the moment. And a new pair of pants.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, well, here we go. Pace car should die off again to this. Die off again.
Die off.
I'm tired, folks.
Yeah.
Dive off again to the safety of pit road. Man. Leave me alone. There it goes. It just died off there.
Died off.
Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, man. Anthony and them's going to go back and look at this, and they're like, all right, you ain't broadcasting a race if you work all day. Not again. No, they know it happens. Light green's back out. We are back underway here. And that top line formed up quick. That bottom line kind of just got dumped. Give it a few laps, and that bottom line will start forming back up. But Hunter Reynolds now leading the way. Adam Kilday, Robert Hooligan, and the 042 of Aaron Wright. That is the top four. Anthony English right there in 5th on the top side. That bottom line, though, is starting to form back up. Robert Thorenz coming up through here on the bottom. 3 wide behind Robert. If he don't watch it, he's going to be in the mix of this. As that 3 wide still is going on. Who is in the middle? That is the 51 of Travis Elliott. Now he's going to go top side. And I think he's had enough of that 3 wide shenanigans for, at least for now. But, when you get a run, I hardly ever talk about this, folks, but, if y'all drove on iRacing, y'all know that if you get a run and at some point or another, you have to try and take it. There's no doubt about it. Ooh, 18 of Harold Rothery scraping the wall there. Oh, no!
Yeah, we're going to have a wreck.
Yeah, I seen that one. Oh, Jerry. All right. Well, let's see here if we can figure out where this all happened. Oh, it happened around back here with Dustin here. Not saying that he was the cause of it, but it looks like him and Rapp was right here. And it looked like just a chain reaction. It looks like there was some bumping going on here. Bump, bump, bump. Man, we've already seen that once here tonight. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Bump, bump, bump. And then that right front to the left rear of onto the from the 81 to the 052. I just sent that 052 sideways, and there's where Jerry gets involved. And the 43 of Dana Shepard is going to get a piece of that as well. Doesn't look like he got too much damage, but he is definitely going to get a piece of it. Jerry is going to go sideways, and man, that 52 machine, though, I think he walloped the wall here. Or
We've lost Matthew Powers.
yeah, I am trying to find here who the 052. There he is, right there. I think. Oh, Johnny plowed the wall, and then the 88 of Gabe Butler right there too. He's gonna get hit. And you said Matthew was out. Yeah, Matthew went and
Yeah.
took his car behind the wall. He did. And they were still wrecking behind him as Jerry was right there coming back on the track here. And I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he was spinning right here, and everybody was trying to figure out where he was going to go. We got cars going to the bottom, cars going to the top, and a big pile up. A lot more drivers going to get involved in this. The 211, the 49, the 029. Looks like the 9 as well are going to get a piece of it. Looks like James Mayer is going to get some action here too in this mix. As he was coming around, it looks like there's the 3 of Alex Green. And yeah, man, there's a lot of drivers that got involved in that. It'd probably been easier to go through who wasn't involved in it.
Yep.
The front 10.
The front 10.
The front 10. That's the product of racing, you know. You never know what's going to happen. You try to dodge it, and something happens, you know.
You try to dodge it, you end up getting Chevied.
Oh my gosh, Bub. Why are you on Reddit?
Just something to read.
While you're broadcasting.
Yeah, I got to multitask. I can't just sit here and do one thing.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I am multitasking. So, looking at chat, working ATVO, watching the race, making sure I'm not dropping any frames, making sure my Discord's not being blown up by somebody.
I can blow up your Discord if you want me to. I ain't doing nothing else.
I will mute you quicker than.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Then
Plus,
I
I usually talk to you on.
Then I mute the TV.
Yeah, I usually talk to you on Facebook anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, lights should go off, and the lights are off. So, man, a lot of drivers did not pit. Looks like all the way back to our top 6, and then Nathan Ford, John Winkler did not pit, Dallas Childers, but everybody else did. So different strategy. No, we have not seen a green flag pit stop yet, so we, haven't really determined, fully how far they can go. We got a pretty good understanding of how far they can go.
I assume y'all didn't have one on Thursday night either.
No, we did not.
Yeah, I didn't think you did.
No, we unfortunately did not. That was a rough race. Of course, like Saturday, a lot of new drivers. We still could have we had a handful of cautions out here tonight, 5 yellows so far, but but for the most part, it's been pretty tame, pretty exciting. A lot of 3 wide. No, Derek, they do not. And I know you posted. That's what my moderators are for. They already cleared that up.
I don't think OP does stages at all.
Their Premier Series will have 1.
Oh, okay.
They just haven't determined when it will be. They're still working on the details on all that, but their Premier Series does have a stage, and I want to say their Wednesdays either do or did.
They do. Derek just said they do. So
okay, they do for Wednesdays. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that the Grand National Series?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Yep. Band-Aid series.
All right. Yeah. All right. Pace car's off. Here we go again.
Yep, green's already out, so John Spizek up front, and it looks like he might just lead a lap here. Not yet, not at the moment. No, wait, he's in third. Never mind. He could lead a lap.
Yeah, he could.
You know, he could lead a lap. He is right up here running in the 489 on the bottom, in the 121, but that's on the car. However, looks like 3 wide already in the top 10 here. In the middle of that's the 82 of Daniel Harrington, who started 48.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Daniel is one of those. That's Demon Tech right there. That's Demon Tech. That's Demon Tech in chat. If you look on the side of his car here, that's his Twitch name, Demon Tech 82.
Okay.
So that is Daniel right there. Of course, y'all go show him some love as well over on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I don't know exactly where all he's doing in-car review, but big shout out to Daniel out there. He's always in chat when he can, but nice to see him out on the racetrack here tonight. That is one reason why I do not play cornhole on Tuesday nights at a certain place, because of the handicap feature. I think that's one reason why I don't bowl. Yeah, Derek, and there's the good and the bad when it comes to stages. I mean, getting a little dicey back here. 82 on the outside, the 05110 in the middle. That's Dallas Childers. And now Anthony English now on the bottom. Going to try to get around him, and he did. Now Dallas going to drop it behind Anthony, and whoa!
Oh, here we go.
17 into the back of Dallas, and Dallas is still trying to hang on to it, and he was able to save it, but
Yeah, he saved it. He got wiggly
oh,
wuggly.
man. That could have been bad. And 3 wide again up top in the middle of this. That is, well, now Anthony English. I believe that was, yeah, Anthony. That's just inside and outside of the top 10. And, man, they are door to door here.
Yeah, they are. It's getting a little dicey.
Coming almost to the halfway mark here of our season opener. Back to side-by-side racing.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Where at?
About around the 20th
we have
place.
one in the front, too.
Oh, yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm going to get back here to this first wreck, too. It looks like the 06 of the 485 of Matthew Holder. Looks like Andrew was going to the top side here, and Matthew was right there. I think Matthew might have came up, too, and right there. I'm not sure if he come up or not. We'll get a little bit closer look at this. But I do see Holder there. Looks like Holder went low. Andrew went high. And then, yeah, it looks like Matthew did come back up. Andrew might have come down a hair, too. I don't really know. If he did, it was slide. I'm trying to get a a better angle of it. But yeah, if he did, it was slide. I think they kind of met in the middle there, and they were wrecking back here, and then they were also wrecking up front here too.
Yeah, the front one was a big.
So looks like the 025 of Larry Eddy. We had a kind of a couple of things going on here. Looks like right there is where it. Oh, Larry was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Looks like possibly the 042 come up right into the 725 of Winkler, and then that sent Aaron right up into Larry Eddy. So unfortunately, Larry Eddy, just an innocent bystander, and yeah, the 82, 929, 17. Oh man. 51, 126.
Yeah, that's a bunch.
76. He's even going to get a little piece of it as well. Let's see here. No, Anthony squeezed through that. Did he fully make it? No, he did not. He went sideways. Several drivers trying to dodge it, and unfortunately, some of them that tried to dodge it didn't fully dodge it. And that is going to bring us up to lap 49, lap number 50. When, of course, they come back around, it'll be probably lap 51 or 52 when we go green. I would imagine lap 51, but we might go around one more time. If it is lap 51, that'll officially put us at 50 laps to go.
Yeah, we lost a couple more drivers too. So.
Oh, man. Yep, Nathan Ford and Larry Eddy has both. They've taken it behind the wall. So, man.
Derek wants to know if Dana and Chris Jordan made it through all right. I think they did.
Let's see here. Christopher Jordan running 10th right now. Looks like he did. And Dana is running back
27th.
in the 27th. Dana does have a fast repair, and I believe Jordan does as well. So
yes,
both of them are good to go for now. Hopefully, you know, for your sake, Derek, it stays that way. But they did both, it looks like, make it through all that mayhem. But you know, we are going to be at the halfway mark at 51. So, you know, folks, I will go ahead and let everybody know, you know, with 50 laps left to go, you think it's been wild now for the first half of the race. It's going to get a little more crazier. Now, not saying that they're going to go 5 wide or anything,
Lord.
but if they do, my voice is gone.
Yeah.
But there's going to be moves that are going to be probably trying to be made. I honestly think it's too early because, you know, you get a green flag pit stop in or two, that's going to change everything. So if they can manage to get at least one green flag pit stop, we're going to see definitely some strategy. Still looking at about 15 to 20 laps. So on fuel, that's our estimate. It is, Derek. It is a little bit too early for any type of aggressive. But you know it as well as I do that they are known to do that. So looks like we've hit 11 likes. We've still got 24 of you out there tuning in, 24, 28, somewhere around in there. Hit that like button, folks, if you haven't done so already. Show these drivers some love out here tonight. We do appreciate it. you haven't subscribed yet to Maxspeedtv, please do so as well. As that pace car dives off again to the safety of pit road, been pretty safe. So we're good to go on that aspect of it. Green is back out. Here we go. 50 laps remain here tonight. Another big shout out to Bubba Winningham sponsoring tonight's opening season race. Well, if they can stay green, we will finish this in about 42 minutes. That does include green flag pit stops because, you know, it counts down from there. So as we see the 85 of Adam Kilday back up toward the front. That is Hunter Reynolds. He's led a couple of laps here. Jason Berg started 22nd. He is still looking to lead a lap or two or three. Of course, the most important lap is that final lap. But all these drivers, man, they have their work still yet cut out for them. Everybody that's on the track is on the lead lap, all the way back to Johnny Rapp there in the 152 or 52 machine. Matthew Holder is sitting on pit road here. He is 3 laps down, as well as Jason Johnson. He is currently 12 laps down, but everybody that is on track is on the lead lap. So it is still anybody's race out here tonight. Yes, Jesse, but you're sick, man. You need to get to feeling better. You know, I know being sick and racing is not fun. You really can't enjoy it. And, you know, I'd rather for you to come out here and enjoy it instead of, you know, I don't know what you've got or anything, if you got the flu or whatever, but, you know, hacking up a storm or sneezing or whatever, it's not fun. So I would want you to get, you know, be 100% to enjoy it instead of, you know, being behind the wheel and not enjoying it. The outside line is rolling. Hunter Reynolds, Scott Warren, Adam Kilday. Looks like John Spicek kind of rolling up through here on the bottom. Harold Rothery's on the outside. The 47 of Richard Cooper also out here on the outside. 492 of Jason Berg. Wyatt McCullough, Ron Walters, John Guerrera. John started back in 49th. And he is currently running in 9th at the moment. They have been out here on this run, though, at about 6 laps. So still ways to go before we, you know, even talk about, you know, pit stops, Bub. But, you know, they're going to have to pit at some point. They cannot go the rest of the way.
No, definitely not. No, they still got 45 laps to go, 46. No, they can't make it on that.
No. Jesse is getting married. All right. Well, congratulations. I won't be getting married until October, so I've got a little ways for that. I've got to get everything situated on all that too, but I have help, so kind of have an idea of where we're going to have it. But you know, we got to get invitations and all that sent out, and you know, and figure out how many people is going to show up.
Yep.
But man, being sick before the wedding, man. Well, hopefully you get to feeling better before your wedding.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
Yeah.
Get out of my brain.
And you may kiss the bride. I'm sick.
I'm sick. Can I do it later?
Can I do it later? Sorry, Jesse. Sorry, Jesse. If your fiance's out there listening, you can wear a face mask. Wow. Oh, wear a motorcycle helmet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Ryan, I love you. Sorry, Jesse. We got to pick on you there, buddy.
Yep.
But again, man, best wishes, congratulations. I know we got a birthday coming up here, I think next week as well. That would be Brendan Kennedy
Yep.
is
Yeah, he
having a
said that earlier.
birthday. Yeah. So, happy early birthday to Brendan. Mine ain't till December, so
Mine ain't till next year.
yeah. Still got a little under a year. So John Spicing now lead the way. He's led a couple of laps here. Jason Berg, Wyatt McCullough, Ron Walters, Hunter Reynolds. They got side by side going back here. Christopher Jordan rolling up through here as well. Happy getting wiser. Wow. Are you singing?
No.
Oh.
No, we'd lose viewers if I was singing. Just saying.
All right. So kind of, just winding down the laps here. Everybody, kind of hanging on as much as they can. We got a few out there that are blinking out a little bit. But as long as they may be blinking out on my end, but as long as the other drivers can see them, I don't care. Hopefully nothing major happens with the blinky blinkies, but it's kind of hard to go through the field because of where everybody is at. Matthew Holder did make it back out onto the track 8 laps down. He's going to need 8 yellows to get back on the lead lap. You don't want to see 8 more yellows.
Not with 40 laps to go.
No. After 30, well, I'll be 40 in December, Eric. Oh, I sunburned. Oh, my arm's hot and red. Woo.
You just now noticed?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It got about 89 Fahrenheit today. I don't know what that is in Celsius for all y'all Canadians out there that use the metric system and the Celsius.
32.
So, 30, huh?
31.6 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay. So, got a little warm today. Although I was in the shade, it was still pretty hot.
And you still sunburned.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, 12 lap stint. Getting ever so closer to our first potential green flag pit stops here.
Yeah, I still got several drivers.
Pit stops!
Oh,
Wow! So can
already?
they only go 12 laps?
well,
Interesting. All right, Jason Bird, John Spicek, White McCullough, Aaron Wright, all down pit road here. Looks like Joseph Holder also going to come down with them. So it looks like about maybe 12, 13 laps. I think maybe with the cautions they were able to go about 16, but we'll see what happens here.
yeah, we'll see if anybody else comes down when they get back around. A lot of them in the back are. Yep, we're gonna have some more coming down.
All right. Well, let's see here. Now it looks like. Oh, Anthony Johnson with a
Oh,
black
no.
flag down pit road. Beaten. Yep. Robert Hooligan down. Rick Sanchez down. I'm trying to. Looks like Bubba Winningham is also down and away. So, yeah, about 12, 13 laps. 12 to 15 laps is where we're going to put it. That kind of opened that up. We're going to have 4, I believe, maybe potentially come down here.
Well, all the front people stayed out. We got a couple, 2 or 3 coming down.
All right, let's see here. Dana Shepard, Jason Kinzer, Shane Ward, all coming down pit road. So
Now everybody's getting a single file now, bub.
yeah, I have a feeling we're about to see a big group come down. 15 laps. Big group.
Yeah, it's single file now.
They're going to have to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
One mistake, and that is all she wrote. Here we go. John going to lead.
Here they come.
Everybody down pit road here. Oh, good Lord.
Uh-oh, somebody's spinning out on the track.
Yeah, it's the 47. There's the yellow.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
14 to 16 laps.
47. Richard Kuhn. So it looks like he was trying to come down. Yeah, he was coming down, and yeah, that was mistakes on pit road here, folks. It looks like the 15 was right behind him. I am going to go ahead and rewind it here, and looks like he might have got tagged here by that number 15 machine of Crosby Senior. Let's see here. Looks like Kuhn was on the apron here, and yeah, right there. Now 47 did kind of jump a little bit, but I think it would have been okay. And then Crosby Senior comes and right there collects that right rear quarter and sends Richard Kuhn right up into the outside wall. And unfortunately, that brung out the yellow because, as you see here, the 725 was coming and Richard was on the track. So yellow is out. And man, oh man, that is not what you want to see here. But man, we almost had we had about a quarter of our green flag pit stops.
Yeah,
that last group was coming down. So
yeah,
man,
yeah, I knew when they went single file they were coming. So.
Standing by, Ginger said, for a pit road wreck. Well, I guess you could consider that a pit road wreck because they were coming down. They were on the apron. So, I guess you can say that. Ginger, Bub.
Sorry. Got to pick on her.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Look at me. Talk about a driver and how good they're doing, and then they end up in a wreck. So
yeah, it's happened to you many times.
Oh yeah, and it ain't, and I'm not done with it. It'll happen again.
Yep.
It'll happen when you least expect it, and probably to somebody that I know very well, like Anthony, Dana, Adam, Ron, Harold. Bubba, just to name a few. John Spizek out there.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Yeah, I can see he's not happy. Yeah. Yeah, I can see he's not a happy camper out there. John Winkler has a black flag.
Yeah, he sure does. At the very top.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why, but he does have one.
Yeah, he didn't go down pit road either. So
Looks like Everett out there, Everett Grover out there in chat. How you doing, Everett? Nice to show up. You know, even though you're late.
late.
Yeah, he's pulling a Steven.
Oh,
Or an Eric. He's really pulling an Eric.
yeah. Eric's always late.
Yeah, well, not always, but you know, sometimes. Eric probably was working. All right, well, lights are off. Everybody that is ahead of the leaders are going to go ahead and get that wave around here. John Winkler he's on the apron. He's running. Look on the side of that truck. I just now noticed it. Sorry, John. Maxspeedtv
Oh, thanks, John.
is running the Maxspeedtv on the side of the truck. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome
Yeah,
job, buddy. Appreciate it.
He's coming down pit road. So
Yeah.
So
I appreciate it there, buddy. Maxspeedtv, folks. All right. Well, Gabe Butler, Adam Kilday is going to be row 1. Showing John as our leader, but John is not our leader. Between iRacing and ATVO, it's got it all bent out of shape. So just got off work. I figured that's what it was. You know, real life gets, you know, sometimes gets the best of us. So, you know. All right. Well, Gabe, Adam, Hunter, Scott, Harold, Ron, Ryan, Anthony, Dustin, and Christopher Jordan. That'll be our top 10 once everything, you know, kind of cycles through here. John still has a black flag, though, so I imagine he may have to serve that under green if it does not get cleared. I don't know what happened. How many yellows? We've had 7. But
7. Yep.
they have been. It's been good racing.
Yeah, and I had a feeling it was.
Yeah, we almost had, as we get our green here coming to the restart. Oh, we got some tire spin there by the 90 of Ron Walters. He got a little loosey-goosey there for a minute. He almost went quack quack. However, I'm still showing John as our leader.
Me too.
Interesting.
Hopefully it'll cycle through here in a second.
It should have already done it.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had 7, but like I said, very good racing. A lot of side-by-side, 3 wide even. Almost had our full cycle of green flag pit stops, but, you know, a hiccup on pit road. That, you know, unfortunately happened, but it looks like John is on the apron back here. I wonder if he's letting the leaders go by to let this all cycle through, because he still has a black flag, and I believe he might have to serve that under yellow or under green, not yellow. Because he is on the apron, he is in a Dodge.
Yep.
So he is in my favorite manufacturer. Tough break for John, but yeah, it looks like he is gonna come down pit road here possibly. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He is going to come down pit road here, and our leaders are actually going to be able to go around. That will cycle everything back through. Yeah. So a glitch in the matrix. Lap number 70, folks. Stand by, will be 30 to go. Trying to get down here. Final 25 and a half minutes under green flag conditions, of course. They still cannot make it to the end. They will have to pit. We are single file. Well, we were almost single file throughout the racetrack, and then get back here to Ron Walters, and that's where the side-by-side starts. That bottom line, trying to form up and get some type of run on that top line, but it looks like that top line, man, they have got a bunch of trucks out there. It's gonna be hard unless they can get more help down there on the bottom. It's gonna be difficult to get up there, but nope, here we go. At number 78, Christopher Jordan drops it down too. But with a 17, the 49, or 48, my bad. 48 of Andrew Schroeder. Get my numbers right, Medluck. I'm allowed to be human on Saturdays. Rocky Sim Racing out there. How you doing? Let's go 27, 26, LOL. So who is it, 26 or 27? Hunter Reynolds, all right. Have Hunter out here running in second at the moment on that outside, right behind Gabe Butler. One of the many veterans that is out here. Gabe, Adam, Hunter, Dustin, Harold, Ryan, Whitaker. I know Ryan's raced with these guys quite a lot. Scott Warren, one of the veterans as well. I guess you could say he's been with them a really long time. So, but they can't go the distance. They will have to pit. Now the question is, how far can they go? But you do have Anthony English right in the middle, making it 3 wide up here. And now we're going to go back to side by side. He knew I was going to pick on him, so he decided, I guess, to get out of that 3 wide situation. He's still peaking though. That's some more 3 wide behind him too. The 06 of Zonto right in the middle of it. I pick on everybody. 3 wide, 3 rows deep. 43 in the middle. Everybody know who's the 43. 44, 43, 06, 51 in the middle. So we got 3 wide, about 4 rows deep back here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm staying at the moment. Well, I'm on Dana Shepard. That way we can kind of see everybody because he's in the middle. I'm not picking on Dana. It's just easier to see the 3 wide when you're on usually the middle vehicle.
Let's hope they don't meet in the middle.
Right?
Huh.
It looks like 3 wide again, though. That is going to be the 112 of White McCullough. 49 scraping the outside wall there. That middle line is trying to move. Still of the side draft off both the bottom and the top kind of makes it a tunnel, but you got to do it right. Because if you don't do it right, whoopsie, exactly what'll happen. Yes, I pick on everybody. Oh, 59 up into the wall. Hang on to it, 59. I believe that 59 is
John Guerrero.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was John. He's always in the 59. By the end of the season, I'll have everybody's numbers and names memorized.
Yeah, and then next season we'll change, Bubba. Oh, here we go, Bub.
Here we go! The 90! Oh, the 4. Oh, no. It'll be easier to go through who was not involved in this because,
They're still record.
yeah, it looks like the 90, the 112, it looks like they met in the middle.
Yeah, just like I said.
Yeah, just like you said, see? Spoken into fruition. Right, let's see here really what happened to Ron. Was he trying to come up? because McCullough was right there too, or was Ron loose? Let's see here. Oh, okay. So it looks like he was a little bit. I can't really tell if he was trying to come up or not, because it looks like right there he was, and then the 112 was right there, and then just enough to contact, and that sent John up into the wall, and it was calamity from there. Anthony English, the 112 as well, the 44, the 90, the 06 of Zonto. Gonna get a piece of this. It looks like Bubba Winningham is also going to be a part of it. Maybe trying to dodge it. I don't know. Let's get on the 6 here. Figure out what. Or did Bubba just catch that apron? Looks like he caught the apron and was trying to slow down, and it snapped on him right there. And then maybe some net coding there between him and the 11. But, yeah, definitely some net code. You can see the jump there by the 6 right there. However, that's going to put the 11 to the 6 at the outside wall. And the 6 decides to say hello to Anthony English there in the 44. Man, oh man. All right, well, I do imagine everybody did come down, yeah. All right, well, let's see here if we can look at our pit road situation here. 77, 87, 97, they still can't make it. 90 almost had to get it. Yeah, he did, Everett. He sure did. But you got that right, Everett. I read your post about the differences between Daytona and Talladega. Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better. It does definitely show, you definitely can see the difference in each track. Now, of course, you've got, on the schedule here with the OP Unlimited Series, you also have Atlanta Motor Speedway, the new Atlanta, not the old one, which is now known as Echo Park Speedway, but you have Atlanta. You also have IRSS, which IRSS we all know is 3 miles long. It's massive. It's banked all around, so you got to be careful on that track. IRSS is tough, and that's tough for anybody.
Yeah, I hate that track too.
It's not that bad.
Pace laps are long.
Yes. Yeah, pace laps are long. But you get a green flag pit stop in at IRSS, it separates everybody out. Because it's so big. All right, Gabe Butler, Adam Kilday, Ron Whitaker, Hunter Reynolds, Christopher Jordan, Scott Warren, Jimmy Reynolds, Dustin Logston, Andy Brigante, Andrew Schroeder, John Guerrera, Harold Rothery, Dana Shepard, John Kinzer, Andrew Zonto, Alex Green, Richard Kuhn, Rick Seabrands, Dallas Childers, Blinky Childers, and Travis Elliott. That is our top 20. Yeah, he blinked out there when I clicked on his name. Everett, I still call it Atlanta Motor Speedway. So, when you grew up calling it that for so long, and that's what you know it as, why change it? I know, sponsors and everything, but, it's still Atlanta Motor Speedway. It is not Atlanta Motor Super Speedway or Echo Park Super Speedway. That is not a super speedway. I'm sorry. But it races like one. So, take it with a grain of salt. I like Atlanta. I'm not a big fan of the new one, but
if it walks like a duck and quacks like one, you never know.
Wow. know.
Or just had to.
Oh, I am surprised it kept me in iRacing. Apparently, it did not take out the money for my iRacing services.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go in and fix that when I'm done here. Anyway, we won't worry about that yet. We are still here. Green's back out. Here we go, folks. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't think NASCAR itself should own those tracks. I think they should be individually owned. Because to me, that's just a monopoly, if you ask me. What in the world? Man, Ryan Whitaker just blew everybody's doors off to get up front, but Christopher Jordan is coming. Going to fight right back on the bottom.
I think he put some jet fuel in that car.
NOS or something. Christopher Jordan now up front for the first time here tonight. Lap number 80, and Christopher leads his first lap. We still have 21 more laps left to go here tonight. You are watching the OP Super Speedway Limited Series Season 19 opener, sponsored by Bubba Winningham, the Spinal Cord Injury Awareness 250 here at Daytona, presented to you all by Maxspeedtv on YouTube. As the 81 starts to fall back here, Dustin Logston, I believe they know they can't make it. Probably going to see maybe a short pit, possibly, as we get further into this run here. I don't know if you want to go as far as you can, but because, you know, if other short pit, you don't, you're taking a chance, huge chance. But, you know, we have also had a few yellows out here tonight too, bud. So, you know, yellow changes everything.
Yeah, it definitely does. We've had 8 cautions. Yep, 8 cautions for 22 laps. So,
Not bad. Not bad.
No, not bad at all. I think y'all had 8 on Thursday night as well. So, still got 20 laps to go.
Yeah, don't speak any more yellows into fruition.
Okay.
Oh, you can go 5 wide in the turns, but I wouldn't suggest it.
No, that's asking for trouble.
Second, Scott Warren, Adam Kilday, Dustin, Jimmy, Andrew Schroeder on the outside. Just kind of naming the top 7. You got the 906/51 of Ryan Whitaker, 78-59. Battling back here side by side. You got side by side back here. Andy Brigante, John Guerrera. You got Dana Shepard in the mix here. 47 of Richard Kuhn, Jason Berg, Joseph Holder. Even in the mix here. 18 laps to go. 5 wide would be insane, and I would lose my voice. Especially if they held it, you know, and no yellow came out.
Oh, man.
Y'all been with me long enough. Y'all know that there are times where I have thrown out my voice all of these races. So, of course, after my heart surgery, I've been, you know, a little bit calmer. Not much, but a little bit. It wouldn't be me if I was calm and they're making a left turn.
That'd be boring.
They're making a left turn. Hey, guess what? We're turning left again. That would
Yeah,
not
that-
be fun. No.
No,
Hey,
we
guess
knew
what?
that.
We're coming down pit.
Yeah, we all know that if you did that, there was something wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Three wide, 18, 51, 81. 51 is actually Ron Whitaker, 906. That's the 085 there of Joseph Holder pushing the daylights. Oh, man, they got close.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have a
here we
wreck.
go. Oh, golly, 51 goes up and around.
Yeah, he got slammed into too.
All right. Well, let's see here.
That was a big one.
51 of Travis Elliott. Wasn't it? No.
I don't know who that was.
906. That's Ryan Whitaker.
Yep.
Oh, okay. First, we're going to look at what happened. That's the first thing. Then the second thing, we'll go cockpit. So it looks like 3 wide. And it looks like he got bumped by Holder, and then Holder just finished him off right there and didn't back out of it and bumper hooked him right up into Childers. And then Ryan goes up the 085. Gonna get some of the action. Oh, man. And then Kinzer plowed right into him. Danto, looks like the 78. Oh, Christopher Jordan's gonna get some action here up here with the 13. Dana Shepard somehow managed to get through that. And then some glitching going on here as Rick Sanchez glitches through the 51, but right into the 085. Looks like the 95 going to get some damage. The 51 going to get some. All right, well, let's see here. Let's go cockpit. Remember, y'all get motion sickness. Don't watch unless y'all feel like getting motion sick. So let's go to cockpit, and let's go ahead and watch it. There was nothing he could do. Man. All right, well, with 15 laps to go, this is definitely going to put them pretty close on fuel. Ron Whitaker does have a fast repair if he needs it. I do not see a meatball, but I don't know exactly how bad the damage is on that 906-51 machine. However, we'll see what he does coming down pit road. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other drivers that, you know, might have got involved in that or got some damage that may end up using their fast repair. Well, I'm going to stay on Whitaker here and see what Whitaker does. So, it does not, yep, he used it.
Did he use it? Okay.
He did use his fast repair, yep. You know, with 14 to go, you're getting down to the wire. I think right now, your best bet is just to use it. Now, Dana Shepard had some damage here, too. Doesn't look like... no, Dana made it through. So, I believe he just pitted. What about Christopher Jordan? All right, Christopher Jordan, I know we got some fans out there. Christopher didn't even use his. So, looks like these guys just come down pit road and, you know, went ahead and kept their fast repair just in case anything else happens. $10 points for the landing, Everett said. All right. 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern. We are winding down the final laps here. Of course, we still have a lot, a lot of laps still left to go, in a way.
Yep. And I'm late taking my nighttime medicine.
Oh, go ahead and take it, bud.
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right. Any higher in the air, and the driver could have parachuted out. Ginger said. Well, you're not wrong. I think I remember that. I think I haven't watched NASCAR in a long time, but I think I've seen the video of that. So, all right. So it'll be 12 to go when we get green. Gonna be pretty close on fuel. I think most of them, if not all of them, can make it. Looks like Scott Warren has a black flag, but I believe he come down a closed pit. So yeah, he'll get an EOL here, and he'll go to the back end of it. All right, well, 13 likes, 26 of you still out there tuning in here tonight. Can we get 15 likes out here tonight before we're done with the race? I mean, I could cheat and hit the like button.
I hit it, so.
I might have already done that. I usually don't talk about other sports, broadcasting races, because, I try to keep it, to the race. But I got to give credit to my Razorback Hog baseball team. And they fought back hard today against Oklahoma.
Yep. Pull out the brooms tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we got the series win today, going for the broomstick tomorrow. Or the sweep, for everybody that doesn't know. Here we go. The final 12 laps here at Daytona. Season 19 opener. Here we go. Green is out. It's going to get wild. Well, it's already been wild, but it's going to get a little more wild. It's going to get OP wild out here tonight. And some room given up front. Looks like that top line, Hunter Reynolds and Adam got in front of Gabe Butler. They might have let them come up, it looks like. Not saying they did, but it looked like they did. Maybe they're trying to break away from this ever-charging group back behind them.
Yeah, those guys are pushing.
Mm-hmm. Push it real good.
I quit.
That is one of the songs you do not want to play in the labor room.
Yeah, really.
All right, watch the 112. Wyatt McCullough down on the bottom. He is bringing with him, that is going to be Jason Berg and Dana Shepard.
Yep.
We're going to have a wreck.
Yep.
All right, what happened? We had a wreck, I know. But what
Yeah.
happened? Looks
Several trucks were involved.
Yeah, it looks like the three of Alex Green. I want to rewind that a little bit further here and get a chase view here of this. Looks like there was some action up toward the front, and I think Alex, shook up that outside line. Let's see here. Was that Rothery? Let me find Rothery here. Not saying, it looks like Rothery might have, looks like Rothery, he got a little shove bump there by Andrew, but I think Rothery was trying to get back in line here too. Right there, and that shook up that outside line. And then you get back here to the 3 of Alex Green, and I think they seen what was going on, and ooh, that looked like some net coating there between the 78 and that 3. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Now, the 78 and the 51 of Travis Elliott did make contact, but Christopher Jordan did not make any type of contact that we seen initially with the 3. However, with that being said, after the fact, there was definitely some contact, and that sent the 13 around. The 3 went around. 13, oh, right in front of the 49, right in front of the 44. The 4 going to spin out, and that is Rick Seabrand's 725 come flying up through here. The 485, and they were still wrecking behind them. The 95, the 76, 51. So there was still some extracurricular shenanigans going on out there. Oh, did anybody come down pit road? Yeah, there was a few that did. Jeff Crosby Sr., Andy Bergante. We have a few that come down. But for the most part, everybody stayed out. And, with 9 to go, track position is going to be key. Now, under 10 to go, cautions are all done by iRacing. So if you do not get a yellow for what we think should be a yellow, then, well, iRacing deemed it not a yellow. So, that means if you have more than one vehicle on the grass or, on the apron and there's no yellow, then iRacing deemed it no yellow. They stay green. Of course, if there's a big pileup on the track, iRacing will probably cause a yellow. Yeah, they'll throw it. Eric drinks that 1860 stuff they called rot gut back in the day. Literally struck a match to it and set it on fire. It was that bad.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't limited back then, Now it's got to be a certain proof,
So you're saying Eric's old?
Yes, Eric's old. Yeah. He's 1860s old.
Oh Lord.
Pick it on Eric here. It's pick on Eric night.
Yep.
All right, and also, once the flag man waves the white flag, they take the white flag. That is it. They will race it back to the line. So if there's a big pile up, then whoever crosses the line first wins. If they get a yellow before the white flag within about 3 to 4 to go, then there will be, GWC attempts, unlimited up to 15 for the iRacing standard of unlimited, I guess you could say. They might have changed that by now. I don't know. I never look at the forums or anything or the update patch notes. I just go with the flow,
Update when it tells you to.
Right, yep. We're going to go green here, folks. It'll be 7 to go. We're 8 to go now. It'll be 7 to go when we go green. Hunter Reynolds, Adam Kilday, Gabe Butler, Jimmy Reynolds, John Guerrero, Wyatt McCullough, Harold Rothery, Jason Berg, Dana Shepard, Andrew Schroeder, top 10. But, man, we still have 36 trucks on the lead lap.
Jeez.
Yep. John Winkler's on pit road. He may go a lap down. I don't know. Depends on when he can get back out. He's been on pit road for almost a minute. He does not have a fast repair left. So his night may be done unless he can figure out a way to get back out on the track. But that'll be 35. That still will be 35 drivers on the lead lap. So it's still anybody's race. I was going to say ball game, but this ain't a ball game. So
pace car down
Here we
pit
go.
road. And here we go again.
Back underway here tonight. 7 laps to go. And these last 7 laps under regulation, it's going to get crazy. It looks like Hunter Reynolds went up top with Gabe Butler. Adam Kilday, Jimmy Reynolds, Wyatt McCullough, who is going to bring home the first victory here for season number 19. Almost said 18. 18 was last year, though, or last season. Dana Shepard, Bullasanto all over the 43 of Dana. Got Dana kind of bent out of shape a little bit. And it looks like, I thought for a second Dana Shepard was going to drop it down to the bottom, and I think he's thinking about it. And it looks like he will do just that with Santo in tow. Okay, there's single file up here. I want to go ahead and take the...
we're going to have a wreck.
Yep, and they are flipping back there. And the yellow's out. Let's find out what happened. It looks like Jerry's involved in this. Oh, no.
They're still wrecking.
Yeah, 3 wide right here. Let me find out what happened to Jerry. Called him Gary for the longest time. So it looks like the 10 of Childers, that's Childers, got on the apron, come back up. It looks like Jerry was just trying to dodge it. Didn't know exactly what was going to happen. He got up a little bit too far and right into Anthony Johnson. And, yeah, they continued, I think you said, to still wreck. It looks like the 49 is going to go around, and 82 of Harrington's going to tag the 1. It looks, oh! Yeah, ouch. That was a hard lick. Oh, man, the 485. That is Holder. And some contact there with Bort. Man. That warp or wrap?
Warp.
Warp. Well, no pun intended here, but he didn't warp into him. He didn't warp out of him either, unfortunately. Man. Sorry, Warp, man. Well, let's see here. Ryan does not have, oh man. Well, Ron's gonna be out. He's got a meatball, no fast repair. Matthew Holder's got a meatball, no fast repair. Let's see here. Who else was it? No, Warp. I don't know how bad the damage is. He does not have a meatball, but he does not have a fast repair either.
Somebody's coming. I thought somebody was coming down pit road. Whoever that was tricked me.
Trying to pull a fake out. They're real good at that. We do have a few coming down. Mark Mann is coming down. Christopher Jordan is coming down. It looks like that may be it. Nope, Ryan is coming down. Looks like he's going to try to get some of that damage fixed. Let's see here. Yeah, we still have 35 on the lead lap. Yeah, bub. Yep. Aaron Wright. I don't know who's going to be our lucky dog here.
I don't either.
Let's see here. Looks like Robert Hooligan might have gotten the lucky dog because he was flying around the track. So lights should go off here. Next time by, it'll be 3 to go. It'll be green, white, checkered. I do believe under regulation. Eric says still have a wreck to go though.
Yeah. Well, It still very well could happen.
Now, if the lights don't go off here, then that'll put us under a GWC attempt, but I believe the lights will go off. So if they do, then it'll be a GWC regulation. It'll still be under race conditions.
We'll find out here in a sec.
Yep. So far here tonight, 11 cautions. Showing 30 laps to go. What in the world? Oh, no, that's caution laps. Never mind. Earth to medlock. 11 cautions for 31 laps. 3 laps to go. So 21 lead changes, though. Good Lord Almighty. So, yeah, this will still be regulation. So it'll be, we'll go green. They got to make it back around to take the white flag. If they do, whatever happens after that happens. If we get a yellow between the green and the white, we'll be under the first GWC attempt. And it looks like the 3 of Alex Green going to have to go to the tail end of the field here. He's going to be the first driver. It looks like maybe 1 lap down with Aaron Wright, Gene Watkinson, and Ryan Ward. But we still have 34 drivers out here. And oh, it actually put Alex Green. Okay, so Alex is going to be back on the lead lap here. Okay, so it finally cycled through here, it looks like. Looks like Alex is going to be back on the lead lap. The 35 drivers on the lead lap. Hunter Reynolds, Gabe Butler, Adam Kilday, Jimmy Reynolds, Schroeder, Logston, Elliott, English, McCullough, Sanchez, Berg, Sparks, Rothery, Shepard, Ward, top 15, but it's still anybody's race.
Yeah, you expect a fight to the finish.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're going to be, I wouldn't say they're going to be, I wouldn't do any type of dooring until after the white flag, but that's just me. But I know the drivers that know how to race around each other. I know they're going to probably, be throwing some blocks, possibly throwing some dooring, try to get some momentum, people to slow down, pace cars down. Here we go. Green is out.
Alex Green got back black flagged. And, well, I thought we were going to have a wreck, but we didn't.
Yeah, he did get a black flag, didn't he? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, 3 to go. I think he'll be all right. I don't think he'll have time to serve it. If they do, let's do that after the white flag, Ginger. Oh, you all right over there?
Yeah. My throat's dry. Oh, we're going to have a wreck.
Yeah, but it's under. Yep, there it is. There's the yellow. And the 085.
That's Joseph Holder.
Joseph Holder, yep. Oh, and it looks like Zonto was in the mix here too. He's that's the 49. Who is the 9?
Jason Kinzer.
Jason Kinzer, yep. I should have looked on the back window. It looks like Holder was on the outside here, and it looks like, oh, net code if I have not seen. Wow, that was insane. Watch this. Net code galore.
Wow.
Man. Well, that was really nobody's fault.
I ain't seen a net code like that.
I haven't seen one like that in a long time. I mean, there was like 6 feet between them. Good Lord Almighty. Well, I was reading something earlier today while I was working and had a little bit of time. They were talking about, since the update, there's been a lot of net codes. So, and unfortunately, well, that is the case. Definitely seen that here, and I'm sure we've seen it throughout the night. It looks like Rap might have he got a piece of that too. It looks like maybe Jerry got through that. man, that was crazy. And then you see the 49 there blinking in and out like a Christmas tree lights. But man, all right. Well, GWC attempt number 1 here tonight. All right, for everybody out there, how many we gonna have?
Somebody says 15, they get banned.
Yeah, that code horrible. That was bad. 3? Ginger's saying 3. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say 1, because I'm tired.
I'm tired too. I hope for none.
Well, we are under 1.
Oh, that's right.
This
well,
is GWC attempt number 1.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it is. Eric says 2.5.
2.5. If only that could happen.
Yeah.
It's been a good night, though.
It has. It's been a good race.
They've kept me awake. Trust me.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a good one.
Yeah. All right. Well, GWC attempt number 1. It looks like Rocky Sim Racing out there still rooting on Hunter. Hunter is up front. Adam, Gabe, Jimmy, Dustin, Anthony, Wyatt, Andrew. Boy, Wyatt's having a really good race out here tonight. He started 17. Now, he hasn't led any laps, but man, he has been up front quite a while out here tonight in that number 112. So I'd definitely watch Wyatt McCullough here. Andrew Schroeder's having a fantastic run. I know he's probably listening to the broadcast and telling me to shut up. But, you know, he started 30th, running in 8th. He's having a solid run. Travis Elliott's had kind of an up and down night. Even though he's not had to use a fast repair, he's been kind of tired here and there. He started 46th, and he is running in 10th right now, so he's having a good run. Jason Berg started 22nd. Jason's had, his fair share of night here, and he's running in 11th. Rick Sanchez started 21st. He's running in 9th. He's been in his fair share of shenanigans out there on the track, I guess you could call it. So, it's still anybody's race. So,
yeah, I just noticed your top 20 drivers have been out there 15 laps now.
Yeah, well, it's going to be, they're burning up their fuel. It's going to be close on fuel.
Yep.
We know, man, I don't know if they, I guess we'll find out.
What do you do now? Yeah, what do you do now? I mean, you can't do it.
You have to go. Well, lights are off on the pace car anyway, so you have to stay out. You have to go. You hope and pray that you can make it if there's no yellow, and if you don't have enough fuel, you're gonna have to come down if there's another yellow before the white flag. So we'll kind of see what happens here. I do believe though, if we get another yellow, we'll see quite a few drivers come down pit road. Because, man, this is going to be close. Eric's telling Hunter to wrap it up here. Pun intended, I'm assuming.
Yep. Hunter Reynolds, wrap it up.
Oh, you got Jimmy up here too, the 17. So,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'd like to see them two duke it out for the win.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Them two and Anthony right there, 3 wide across the stripe. Oh, Gabe, man, Gabe's hard to beat. Gabe is hard to beat. He's setting pretty right now, right behind the leader. But it seems like these guys have been working together up front. So we'll see what happens here. Here we go. Pace cars down. And GWC attempt number 1 underway here tonight. Here we go. Got to get back around the track. One time. Got to get the white flag. Does look like Hunter Reynolds is going to jump up to the top side, as well as Gabe Butler. Well, them three, they have been working together pretty much for a while here. Adam Kilday even up here too. Jimmy Reynolds, Anthony English. Watch the 81 down there on the bottom of Dustin. He is bringing the 112, 51, 43, 47, 39 right along with him. And they are bumper to bumper, nose to tail. Coming into the middle of 3 and 4, they'll be flying out of turn number 4 here momentarily. Here we go. Out of turn number 4, no yellow at the moment. Here we go, folks. White flag in the air. One more time around.
He's over here yelling, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Hunter Reynolds said pretty Anthony English going up the gut. It is go time. They are going to probably wreck behind them. It looks
Yep,
like.
they are.
Yeah,
Yep,
there they
are.
go. 47 lid for lid. Hunter on the outside with Gabe. The 85 of Kilday on the bottom. The 17 on the outside. Who is it gonna be? 85 of Adam Kilday gets a shove by the 81. The 26 on the outside with the 88. Door to door to the line. Adam Kilday is gonna win it at the stripe. 44 one-thousandths of a second ahead of Hunter Reynolds. And Dustin gonna grab that third place. Wow, what a finish. And now they go wrecking. Wow. Adam Kilday wins it here tonight. Solid win for Adam. And a good start as Adam. Oh, man. And they go plowing. And I think that might have messed up his incidents there. But we'll see what happens there. It might be unofficial because the race is over. But good win for Adam. Good solid finish there with Hunter right there with him and Dustin in third. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the Max Speed TV post-race show here in just a second. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Well, folks, I have caught up with the top 3 here tonight, and we are going to start with the number. Here we go. There he is, the number 81 of Dustin Logston here tonight. Dustin, you started back in 27th. You know, opening race first and foremost. You know, opening race of the season. You know, a lot of new drivers. You know, a lot more newer drivers than I think veteran drivers out here tonight. But nevertheless, it was really a good race overall. A lot of battles out there, and you know, y'all were so close of getting a full green flag stop in. A wreck happened, a hiccup down there on the apron coming into pit road. But man, there was a lot of battles out there here, and man, talk about that final stint there with Gabe and you and Hunter and Adam and Anthony even in the mix. Jimmy was right there with y'all. Man, it was a dogfight to the end, buddy. Talk about an awesome finish.
Yeah, it was. I mean, can we say for 151 trucks? I mean, that is an awesome, season opener that we had here. That was awesome to see. Like you said, a lot of new faces out here. but I mean, overall, for the amount of drivers, the amount of new faces we had, we had a lot of the veteran drivers out here. I mean, cautions weren't as bad as they could have been. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's the racing was hard. I mean, the racing was tight. High line was definitely that dominant line, and I didn't know at the end there. I jumped up in front of Anthony English there in that middle line because I seen the momentum was rolling there. And when Killday jumped down in front, I was like, I'm giving him all the business I can. And I didn't know if we were going to have enough to be able to beat Hunter or not. But it worked out, man. It was a good race all the way down to the end.
Yeah, and like you said, cautions could have been, it could have been a lot worse. And I know I was reading earlier today on the on Facebook, iRacing and everything that, and I'm sure y'all probably even noticed it maybe out there on the track too. There was some net coding going on, and even on Facebook, they were even talking about with this previous updates, and there was a lot more net code than usual. Other than that, I mean, what was it like down there? These trucks, I love the trucks. What was it like down there with the package and the side by side racing? Where would you think maybe the preferred line would be as well? Talk about it.
Yeah, the preferred line was definitely that top side. I mean, it worked out for Killday, getting that win there. But I mean, that was just a well timed run, and that was just good pushing because I was all over Killday's back bumper, and Anthony was all over mine. So I mean, there was no room for error, and it worked out. But it's definitely that top line with that fall update that they had this past fall. It runs a little bit more like the Gen 7. So you kind of have to change how you run these things. Side draft doesn't help you, it hinders you, but you can use that to your advantage. You can, kind of deter somebody's run by trying to side draft. But that top side, it was definitely where it was at tonight.
Yeah, it was an awesome race, Dustin. Awesome job at a P3 out here tonight. Of course, the season just getting started. Good points night going forward, man, especially next week. Bigger track, 2.66 miles, Talladega. 3 wide here at Daytona is a little sketchy. 3 wide at Daytona, it can be done pretty easily because of how wide that track is. Kind of talk about it going into that with some momentum, man. Third here tonight. How are you feeling?
Yeah, Talladega is probably my favorite track to run out of any restrictor plate. I mean, you can 3 wide's very comfortable. You can pull 4 and 5 wide out at that track depending on who the other drivers are. We've covered it in broadcast as well, so I
Yeah.
mean it's doable. I love that facility. Like you said, 3 wide, it's doable here as well, but it's a little tighter quarters. So, but I tell you what, I mean, anytime you can have momentum going into, right out of the gate for a season opener like Killday and Hunter and everything else. Myself, it's always a great feeling. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's good pace.
Yeah, and I think going into Talladega, I think you got the new Daytona and then Talladega, two great tracks, and then you get to the bumpy old way of Daytona, the old style of Daytona. That track is kind of give and take. Not a lot of people like it, others love it. So it's one of those tracks that can be, I guess you could say,
It's
kind
a
of a,
driver's track.
yeah, it's a driver's track.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, it can make her, I wouldn't say it would make or break a season, but it can definitely throw a ringer into points. So getting a good points in the first two races kind of sets yourself up maybe for later on.
No, 100%. I mean, it's going to be a points battle down to the end. It always is, in any of the OP series. So, I mean, it's going to be good stuff. But I mean, hats off to the admins here. I mean, they did a fantastic job. Hats off to the drivers, 51 drivers, and for the few amount of cautions we had, I mean, it was pretty good. So, I mean, it's definitely a banger of a season opener.
Yeah, definitely so, man. Awesome job out here tonight. Man, congratulations on the P3, buddy. Final thought, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, like I said, shout out to the league, the admins, the drivers. Shout out to you up in the booth. I know that it's a tough job sometimes, but it's also a rewarding job. So hats off to you guys over at Maxspeedtv. Got to shout out everybody on the truck as well that allows me to come out here and be a pretend race car driver and have fun and hang out with some pals. I got to thank Icon Apparel Company, iRacing, iFlag. I got to thank Twisted Speed Setup Shop. Got to thank Victory Fuel, Brez Coffee Co., Boozy Jerky. It's a fantastic ability to be able to come out here and do this, and it's a whole lot cheaper than real racing. So
Right.
I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it, Dustin. I know you've been in my shoes before. You know what it's like calling races, so it's not easy.
No, no, not by any means. I mean, and a lot of times it's the drivers that can make it easy or they can make it difficult. So, but it is rewarding. I mean,
Yeah.
you get to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of cool leagues. I mean, it's an awesome experience. It
Yeah.
really is.
It definitely is. Alrighty, Dustin, go celebrate third out here tonight, buddy. We will see you for sure next Saturday, man. Awesome job.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here tonight. We're not going to keep him any longer than we have to. He is actually on a pit road here. Hunter Reynolds. Let me find him. There he is right there. Hunter Reynolds, buddy. Awesome job, man. Right there at 44 one thousandths of a second. Man, you had your fair share of battles out here tonight, too. You started, in 15th. I would say I wouldn't say mid pack, but you were right there. Kind of a, I wouldn't say up and down night. You were, man, battling throughout the whole race. Kind of talk about it, your struggles maybe that you had, the battles that you had out there on the track. I would talk about tire wear, but I don't think that was a problem. Maybe talk about that fuel here coming down to the wire here. And, man, we got to hear from you. You're the one driving.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. No, honestly, pretty poor qualifying effort out of me. I don't. I'm gonna blame the wind just because I'm a race car driver, but really I don't think I had a good pit exit. So yeah, I got to work on that for next week. But yeah, it was a grind. These trucks, they're you got to get in the right lane to be able to pass, and the middle lane really wasn't working tonight. So they've started on the bottom a couple times, had to hop up, and boogie on top. So yeah, once I got up to the front, I had a bad pit stop one of them times. I got up to second. I was like, I got some clean air. This is great. Haven't seen it all race. It took me like 40 laps, and then a terrible pit stop put me back in like 10th. I was like, oh my goodness, here we go again. Back on the grind, and not really just fortunate to kind of stay out of the wrecks tonight. They all happened in my mirror, so there was one next to me, but we don't talk about that one. I didn't start it, so it wasn't me, but I did dodge it, so it was good. But most of them in the mirror, so that was good. Yeah, I mean, pretty good night. I really thought coming out of turn 4 on the last lap that Gabe and I would have a bigger run, and he was kind of running out of temp, and they really just had a head of steam on the bottom. So I probably could have blocked them a little bit, which I don't like throwing late blocks, and definitely could have side drafted a bit more. So I'll know that for next time. But just a super good push out of the bottom from Dustin. So good job to kill it there. But yeah, we were all kind of working together and staying up front. Pretty decent night for us.
Yeah. We kind of noticed that y'all were, I'm sure communicating at some point or another. Maybe communicating in secret in a way too, but noticed that y'all were kind of working together to, stay up front. Now we had a lot of drivers out there, 16, 17 lap stint run here, coming down to the, GWC attempt. I'm gonna go ahead and ask if there had to have been another yellow. Would y'all had have stayed out, or would y'all have had enough fuel to? Would y'all have had to come down? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, to be honest, we were pretty good on fuel. That the very last caution came out probably about a lap or two before we were all gonna pit and have a green flag stop. Um, yeah, and then all the cautions just kept coming out and coming out, so we were fine. We had another two, maybe three if we were lucky, green whites left. So fuel wasn't like a huge issue at the end there. So
So how far could y'all go on fuel?
it was 14, 15 laps depending on how you stretched it.
Okay.
And so the last caution came out at like 14 to go, and we really went green at like 12 to go. And then you save a bunch of fuel under caution. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
especially
we were stretching them tanks pretty good.
yeah, especially in these trucks. I didn't realize y'all can save that much, but I know that for Talladega next week.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of round number 2 there, but awesome job out here tonight. We don't want to take away from that. Great points night starting things off. But Talladega, much bigger, much wider track. We had 51 drivers out here tonight to start this thing off, man. I'm expecting we'll probably have around the same next week. How you feeling going into that with some momentum there, and maybe get one spot better, man? Talk about it.
Yeah, that was a lot of trucks. I did never want to go to the back, so that's why I was really glad to stay up front. Which track position was hard to come by tonight anyway. So I think Talladega might the middle lane might work at Dega. If you kind of get spread out a little bit, who really knows? I haven't ran the trucks at Dega in a minute, so I have no idea. It was a lot. It was a lot of cars though. Alex Green was talking to me this week or yesterday, and we were running another league race, and he was like, "Man, there's gonna be a lot of people out there. It's gonna be a fun time on Saturday." And I was like, "You know what? Shoot, I'll pull up and run." So it was fun. A lot of people. If we can clean up the racing a little bit, these trucks are new for some of these guys out here. So
Yeah.
just gonna take some more give and take and figuring out the runs and everything else. But they'll get it. First race, got to get all the all the stuff out. So.
Yep, got to work out the kinks and the hiccups, and I'm sure we'll have some comers and goers. That happens every season, but hopefully we continue to have these 40, 50 car or truck fields, man, because it makes it very interesting because you never know where somebody's going to be at any given point in time. But Talladega, like I said, is a much bigger and wider track. I think it'll be a little bit, I wouldn't say calmer, but I think people kind of, after one race, I think they kind of know, okay, well, maybe I can do this at this point in time, kind of figure something out. I think we'll see a difference next week. I really do.
Yeah, and there's a little more room on the track to kind of
Mhm.
shuffle around and make moves. So yeah, it'll be a different race for sure.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job on the P2 out here tonight, man. Great finish. You led 22 laps out here tonight. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your P2, bud.
Yep, good job the Day on the win. Good job up in the booth. Great broadcast tonight. Like to shout out the boys at Rocky Sim Racing back there watching. I'll also like to shout out Bootnaka, good run with you boys tonight. And thanks to all the league admins for putting the thing on. And of course, thank you everybody watching. Check out the stream. Appreciate y'all.
All righty, Hunter, go celebrate here tonight, buddy. We will see you next week.
Yep, thank you,
Yep.
sir.
Thank you, bud. All righty, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. He pulled it out there at the end. The Shinedown 85 of Adam Kilday. Awesome job on the win out here tonight, buddy. I know you're a man of a few words, but we're gonna let you talk out here tonight. Great run out here tonight. Great qualifying, seventh. You led 8 laps, man. Man, talk about it. The battles, the struggles out there here tonight. We got to hear from you, buddy. Awesome job.
Uh, I mean, it all pretty much, God. It, well, first and foremost, it took me like half the race, just to try to like get up to the front to get a freaking lap led. Um, but with patience, it slowly comes, and it was kind of a off race because I was racing with Gabe Hunter and Jimmy in Discord tonight, but it was like when I got to the front, uh, Gabe cycled to the back, so it's like, dang, because it's in this current car package now. The more teammates you have around each other, the better off you're going to be. Which is unfortunate. I'm not a fan of this type of racing, but it's what we're stuck with on iRacing. But I mean, no, it's like later on in the race, once we all finally got around each other, we just try to, you know, sending it up in one lane together and just trying to control the destiny for us, really. It's like where we were was pretty much the safest spot too, being more up towards the front of the field as well. So we had quite a few wrecks, which is kind of the norm with a big field like this for the first race. But in all reality, we had some pretty long runs.
Yeah.
So this was a 100 lap race, and we had some decent, 5 lap, 7 lap runs. The yellow would come out. I think we got in like one green flag stop at this field.
Well, you almost, I mean, it was close because y'all were coming down with the final stint, the final group coming down pit road. And there was an incident on the apron that sent a driver. I don't remember who it was, but it sent a driver back up onto the racetrack and into the outside wall, which ended up causing a yellow. But I mean, still pretty close. I mean, y'all were right there, so y'all were getting the green flag stop in.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that I probably didn't even think we would get one. Like it was 51 cars started tonight. So even that then of itself proves, as time goes on this season, we could get multiple in one race. But it's really about settling in early, probably giving a bit more leeway to the car in front, to the car around you. And as long as we don't have people making aggressive moves, sending in tight gaps and stuff like that, there shouldn't be any issues regarding that type of stuff. But because you get some of those guys and like even you see it in hosted all the time that force insane holes, it causes disorganization and checkups and wrecks and cautions, and then no one's happy with you. And in this race, I want to say I didn't see any of that, so it's a good starting point for Saturday, to
Yeah.
say the least.
Yeah, it was a great race. Even though we had a handful of yellows and a GWC, man, it was an awesome race. And I was talking to the other guys about starting out usually is a little rough, but going forward, we got Talladega next week. It's a bigger track. I know we had a lot of three wide out here tonight. A little sketchy because Daytona is not as wide, but you know, Talladega, it's wider, so three wide definitely can happen there. How do you feel about going into that? Having some, momentum with the win. How you feel about going into round number two, bud?
Uh, I mean, with all the extra room, for sure, it'll be more comfortable. Uh, doing three wide there, but I could probably see the top just being more dominant probably at Dega, because the bottom two lanes will be busy, like fighting one another, side drafting each other, trying to make their way up into the front. But it could be different. It depends on how tight and organized them lower lanes are at Dega. And it's like, I guess if you time it right, like we've seen tonight, the bottom can prevail if it's organized enough and everyone's pushing good. But it's it'll be interesting to see. I hope to see everyone back out next Saturday, and maybe we can put on a better show, less cautions. But um, yeah, looking forward to seeing how this season unfolds as the rounds go on, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So awesome job, Adam, on the win out here tonight. Good points night, starting things off, buddy. I know you've got some final thought shout outs things you want to give before you go celebrate the victory. It's almost midnight Eastern time, so I don't want to keep anybody longer than I have to. So yeah, I will turn the mic over to you, buddy. Awesome job.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We're gonna do a shout out to the guys I ran with in the channel tonight. Gabe Butler, Hunter Reynolds, Jimmy Reynolds. Do a shout out there to Dustin at the end with the big push and whoever was behind him helping. I think he said it was Anthony behind him. I can't remember, but shout out to those guys for the push to the win. We'll do also a shout out to the OP Unlimited series and the admins that put on this league. They um got in a bunch more drivers. It's all thanks to Bubba and all the recruitment races that were done in the past couple weeks. So that's a huge accomplishment. I want to say this is kind of reminding me of the old days of OP with the big fields, and I saw a returning name too. Daniel Harrington. So I haven't seen him for a while. So it's good to see him back out on the track. And we'll probably do, another shout out to Pizza Ranch, dude. I had some of their pizza before the race, and it probably gave me some good luck. So yeah, the 3 slices of pizza and old world pepperoni seems to do the trick. And then and then last but not least, we'll do shout out to Maxspeedtv. Joshua Medlock, your time, like I always say, dude, is greatly appreciated. So yeah.
All righty, Adam. Well, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. To me, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've met a lot of great people. You being one of them. I'll continue to do it as long as I enjoy doing it. And right now, I don't plan on retiring anytime soon. So we'll continue to keep on trucking and going. So that does mean a lot to me, buddy. Awesome job, man. Thank you for that. And awesome win out here tonight, Adam. Go celebrate. And we'll see you next week, man. Try to go 2 for 2 in the first 2 races, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see.
All righty, buddy. Awesome job. Go celebrate.
All right, we'll do. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Well, that was Adam Kilday out here tonight, our winner here this evening. Man, what a race it was. Man, it was it was crazy. I don't know. I think they're all watching a boxing match down there in Team 5. So I don't know what's going on down there, but what a race it was. We had a GWC. We had a total of 12 cautions out here, but I gotta say, for the amount of cautions, it doesn't seem like we had 12. Honestly, I mean, there was a lot of great battles out there on the track, 3 wide, and it was an all-around great race. John Winkler out in Chad, he was actually out here racing tonight. Big shout out, kudos to John. I knew he was racing, and I knew the name sounded familiar. Big shout out to John out there for coming out here racing with these guys and having a blast. Hopefully, he comes out next week and tears it up. And, shows these guys what's up on the racetrack. He's got some big shoes to fill, but I think he can do it. So the next driver we're going to see out here on the track, I hope, is Eric. He's going to get out here and turn it up to at some point. So we might even get who was it that's out here? Who else can I pick on? Maybe Rocky Sim Racing out here. Maybe we can even get Everett out here to race, and I know she was out there. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Ginger. Maybe we can even get Ginger out here to tear it up out on the track as well. Get all the Maxspeedtv moderators out here to race. So Eric's saying out there once he gets his computer working very soon, he says, "All right, Eric, we're looking forward to it, buddy." So we're gonna get down here to the official results, of course, pending any admin stuff. They have to do out here tonight. But our winner out here tonight for round number 1, Adam Kilday, good win. Hunter Reynolds there, a solid finish there in P2. Dustin P3, Gabe Butler P4, and Anthony's going to round out the top 5. Jimmy Riddle, good points out for him in 6th. Andrew Schroeder in 7th. Jason Berg grabbing the top 10 in 8th. Wyatt McCullough 9th, and Travis Elliott will round out our top 10. Dana Shepard in 11th. Rick Sanchez in 12th. Shane Ward 13th. James Mayer 14th. Forrest Sparks 15th. I think Forrest was actually out there racing. So awesome job by we got Sparks Gamer backup, and then we got Forrest Sparks. So I don't know if that's the same person or not, but Forrest Sparks, awesome job by Forrest there in 15th here tonight. Harold Rothery in 16th, Andrew Zanto 17th, Bubba Winningham at 18th, Andy Brigante 19th, and Ryan Whitaker 20th. Jeff Crosby Sr. 21st, Mark Mann 22nd, Jason Kinzer 23rd, Christopher Jordan 24th, Johnny Rapp 25th. Robert Hooligan, 26th. Jerry Bergeron, 27th. Anthony Johnson, 28th. Dallas Childers, 29th. And Scott Warren, 30th. Rick Seabrands, 31st. Alex Green, 32nd. Joseph Holder, 33rd. John Guerrero, 34th. Richard Kuhn, 35th. Aaron Wright, 36th. Ryan Warp, 37th. Gene Watkinson, 38th. Daniel Harrington, nice to see him back. Not the night he wanted, but hey, we got a lot of racing to do. 39th here tonight. Chase Berry in 40th. John Winkler first out here tonight. We know John was out in chat here after the race. I think John will. He's learning. He'll get out here and race it up. As well. He'll finish 41st. Dwayne Corbett 42nd. Robert Thorens 43rd. Ron Walters 44th. Matthew Holder 45th. John Spizek 46th. Rim Wyatt 47th. Nathan Ford 48th. Larry 80 49th. Matthew Powers in 50th. And Jason Johnson will round out the 51 car field here tonight. But our winner here, Adam Kilday, here tonight. Yep, Sparks did finish 15th. So, yep, he sure did. So, like I said, our winner out here tonight, Adam Kilday. But we got more action coming up Monday with the Spring Fling here for OP. Still going. 3 more races in that series. So, make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Right here on Maxspeedtv, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. You don't want to miss it. I'll be calling the action there as well, and right here on Maxspeedtv. But that's going to do it here. I'm tired, and I am ready to go to bed. I had a long day. So, thank you all for tuning in here tonight. We do appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. But until next time, stay safe. Thank you all, folks, and have a good night.
Engines roll, the night comes alive. Maxspeedtv, where the races thrive. Tires burn, the crowd leans in. This is where the action begins.